Hi, this is Brian in Las Vegas, and what I am going to show you is a project to consolidate, simplify, and reduce the amount of paperwork a job foreman has to fill out on a daily basis. This has been a consolidated team effort here in Las Vegas, and what we have done is we now have simplified the task log. And what I have here is my SPD ones. Okay, and what it is the job name, the month, and the year. So let's take a look here at the blank. And what you'll notice is in this log I have the PTS sheets. I have days from 1 to 31, and I now have the to-go sheet. On day 1 of the month, what we do is we enter the first day of the month. We enter the job name and the job number. We enter the foreman and the superintendent. By entering those up here, it carries down the entire sheet, but what it does is it also carries it all the way across all 31 days. So in the particular job sheet for this particular day, what we have is our daily task that we fill out, what we did today, what we're going to do. We also have our weekly tailgate meeting, and what you do is right here, if you click on this hyperlink, it pulls up the tailgate meetings, which I can now pick whatever page I want to read off of the day. And then what I do is I record that page here, and then I give a brief outline of what I've read. One of the big savings that we have done is we have digitized all the employee signatures and assigned them to a PIN number. And what we do now is give each foreman a PIN pad that he attaches to his computer, and what you do is you enter your PIN number, and what it does is automatically digitally signs the sheet. So therefore now we do not have to print the sheet out, sign the sheet, scan the sheet back in, and save it as a separate document. It's all in one. What we also have added is the daily task hazard. And what we do is we have 4 of these so that they can be each independently done. You know, up to 4 different tasks allowed. And these are also digitally signed. Saving us all that trouble. Now when the person is finished, we have simplified it even further that you now can click on email the daily task, and what it will do is it will go out and fire up an email that they can, and a PDF is automatically attached. For that day, and they can email it to whoever they need to, the general contractor or whatever. We have also set up a button so that they can email the tailgate safety meeting with the signature page to the appropriate subcontractor or safety person on site. And then also the THAs. Now the THAs are a little different. If there is no subject in the particular THA, it will not create the email for it. So like this one, it's only going to create a THA for Task Hazard 1 because it's the only one that has any information in it. If there were more than one, it'd create one for each. It would add each one to the PDF, and that way I could email the entire PDF over to the safety gentleman at the job site as well. And what we've done is we've now created 31 days. So therefore now I do not have a bunch of separate files, but now I have one inclusive file. Picking up where I left off, Now that we have our 31 days of information going, we also have our PTS, our problem tracking sheets. They're up front here. There's 10 of these located here that they can print off at any time they need to. But what we also have added is our to-go list. And this is filled in from the front. It's for this month. And what you're allowed to do is you enter your tasks that are left to go, how many men you're going to need to complete that task, what your estimated man hours are, your comments, and what we've given you is the 5 week ending dates in this particular month, where you can put your hours needed to complete this particular task. Tell it whether it's completed or not. It will add up the hours used and then total at the bottom. And what you can do is actually copy this section over to the next month in case you roll over months. So what we've done is now we've consolidated the entire month. So when I'm looking to see what's going on a job, all I have to do is look at one particular file for that particular month rather than try to sort through the 31 different files that I would normally have. And that should really help out a lot. Upon exit, it's going to ask if we want to archive this particular log, which will automatically create a backup copy out in the history files, and then if we need to save it. Let this save out for a second. So as you can see, I've got March, April, May, June, and July here. The log is 1000 KB, which we feel is a very large saving over the different multiple logs that were out there. And we feel that this is going to be a large savings. Thank you for listening.